This is my Monero price prediction. Monero is trading at around $386 today with a market cap just over $7 billion and a fully diluted valuation that's essentially the same since all 18.4 million coins are already in circulation. There's basically no inflation risk, just a steady tail emission of 0.6 XMR per block to keep miners incentivized. That's under 1% inflation annually, trending towards zero. So basically, if you're a long-term supply hawk, that's a green flag. But let's step back for a second. What is Monero actually trying to solve? In short, it's surveillance. Bitcoin is not anonymous. Every transaction can be traced, every wallet watched. Ethereum, same thing, plus front-running bots. But Monero is one of the only coins where privacy is enforced by default. You don't opt into it hiding your transactions, you opt out of being tracked entirely. It does this with 3 layers of privacy. Stealth addresses, ring signatures, and ring CT. It's not just hidden amounts, you don't even know who sent it or to where. Even newer protocols like Zcash are only optionally private, where Monero forces it. Which also means Monero is truly fungible. You can't blacklist a coin for being dirty because every coin looks the same on-chain. Now, that is the good of the project, but let's talk about the risk from a financial perspective of investing or holding or trading the project. So, Monero is getting banned, straight up. France already outlawed it, the EU wants all private coins gone by 2027, and me personally, I've gotten multiple letters from the banks threatening to shut down all of my accounts if I continue doing any crypto business at all. Now, all I really had to do was just swap banks a couple of times, and now it seems to be all fine. But it's still kind of scary the amount of power the banks actually have. So because of this, many major exchanges have already delisted XMR to stay compliant. If you live in the US, good luck finding it on Coinbase. Most people trade it through MEXC, for example, that I've linked down below. So here is the paradox. The more governments crack down, the more useful Monero becomes, but also the harder it becomes to access. It's a cat and mouse game that's been going on for years and Monero hasn't lost yet. In fact, recent upgrades like full chain membership proofs have boosted confidence in its privacy tech and quantum resistance. Yes, we're talking quantum resistance. While everyone else is thinking about the next meme coin, Monero's thinking about post-quantum cryptography. So what could really drive price growth from here when we look at longing this project? A major relisting on a big exchange, Binance or US platform would be massive. Rising demand for privacy tools amid geopolitical tension or tighter regulations. Basically, if you analyze the world the way it is today, in the Western world at least, it's no longer a democracy, it's just full-on control over its population. And this will work well for as long as people are happy, but as soon as people become unhappy, they will buy Monero and they will do things their own way. And the third way, a breakout from current resistance levels if Bitcoin pushes into price discovery again. On the flip side, bearish pressure could come from new anti-privacy regulations, delistings, or simply from the fact that Monero doesn't benefit from retail hype at all. It doesn't pump on narratives, it trades on conviction and utility. So for my actual price prediction, if Bitcoin enters a full-blown bull market and Monero rides that wave with even modest retail attention, we could see Monero retest its previous all-time high of $517 and potentially push towards the $600 to $650 range. That's a 50 to 70% upside from here. But if Bitcoin stalls or regulators take a scalpel to privacy coins, Monero could fall back to the $300 range easily, or even sub $250 range if liquidity dries up on the few exchanges that still support it. Either way, what I do personally is that I don't buy and hold these types of coins. I only trade the trends, whether it's going up or down. I usually enter the projects on the 4-hour time frame where we have a confirmed trend flip. Then I hold that trade and hope for a flip on the daily time frame, and that's when I can secure a longer trend. You guys have seen me do this on multiple other projects. Sui, for example, we did over a 100x. And the same thing for newer projects. We find out by doing backtesting after the projects have been running for a few days to see the best strategy to enter the project. Then we enter it and ride the trends and extract as much capital as possible. I've even developed a custom indicator specifically for this strategy, and if you're interested, I've links down below. If you want to trade on the same exchange that I do, that's also linked down below with the best sign-up bonuses available. channel. Thanks for watching, good luck out in the market, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.